Right now, Trump is in California, meeting with officials and checking out the wildfire devastation. He was greeted by Governor Gavin Newsom, a Democrat who Trump has blamed for the wildfire response. But standing next to Newsom, Trump's tone shifted. He assured reporters, "We are going to take care of things." Contrast this with his earlier comments in North Carolina, where he floated the idea of withholding aid from California unless they implemented voter ID. Classic Trump, right? But here's the kicker. He also mentioned wanting to overhaul or eliminate FEMA. For those who don't know, FEMA is the federal agency responsible for coordinating with state and local agencies after natural disasters. Congressman Robert Garcia, who represents parts of Los Angeles County, had a lot to say about this. He emphasized that disaster relief is tricky, and people often have mixed feelings about FEMA, especially when they're in crisis. But Garcia stressed that FEMA's role is vital, and eliminating it would be disastrous. Trump's plan? He's considering signing an executive order to fundamentally reform or get rid of FEMA, calling it not good. But here's the catch. He can't just eliminate FEMA on his own. It's a congressionally constituted agency. Garcia pointed out that Trump's conditions for aid are problematic. Just hours before his California visit, Trump was putting conditions on what he'd ask from the state. Garcia argues that disaster aid should be unconditional and that eliminating FEMA is a terrible idea. FEMA is made up of dedicated professionals who rescue lives and help people rebuild after emergencies. Garcia praised these men and women, saying they're some of the best in the world at what they do. Now let's connect this to Project 2025. This initiative talks about privatizing, reforming, or shifting FEMA's responsibilities to states and localities, instead of the federal government handling it. Sounds familiar? Yep, Trump's comments align perfectly with Project 2025, even though he claims he hasn't read it. What's even more curious is Trump's fixation on voter ID as a condition for disaster aid. Garcia finds this unrelated and points out that California already requires ID to register to vote. So, what does this all mean? It's clear that Trump's visit has left many wondering which version of him they'll get next. Garcia hopes for genuine support, but he's skeptical. He stresses that disaster aid should be swiftly provided, without conditions, and that FEMA's role is irreplaceable. In conclusion, Trump's proposed FEMA overhaul is a huge deal, and Project 2025 seems to be more relevant than ever. Political enthusiasts, keep an eye on this one. It's going to be a wild ride. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates.